2 hours of the Britcar MSA British Endurance Championship about to get underway. It's one of the shortest races of the year. It's supporting Formula 2 and International GT Open. They head into Paddock Hill Bend for the first time. It's a Ferrari 430 who takes the lead from the Mosler as they turn through Paddock then, so it is there from second position on the grid. The Bailey and Schulz car that takes the lead. Then Manuel Sintantro in the Mosler runs in second as they come down the hill, down towards Grapple Bend, and the Ferrari's just driving away from the pack. The Audi of because the John Martin qualified is sitting there in the third position at the moment. The Audi in the hands for the start of Nigel Mistill, but he's lost out, I think, as they went to 30s. Onto the Grand Prix loop, everyone goes then for the first time, and it is the Ferrari that has a massive lead as they turn quickly away. And it's Martin Byford in the Loadster for at the second. Then it's a Trato just ahead of Mistill, comes right around the outside. There was the car shared between Simon Phillips and the number 25 car, Simon Phillips and Pete Story. So they come through Paddock again. We're really getting big clumps of cars together after the first lap of this race. They're really trying to get themselves into a position, because it's not necessarily the start driver who did the qualifying lap. It's actually more likely that it's the person who didn't do the qualifying who starts off. Citrato with that gaggle of cars behind him, about 15 cars in that scrap for third position back as they head down towards 30s once again. Off the Grand Prix loop though comes the 430 of Bailey and Schulz, then Martin Byford, one of the people who was the qualifying driver, in second. Then Citrato just had a Phillips, John Finney-Moore and Chris Bison's Marcus just gone round the outside of Nigel Mistill, who's driving the Audi R8, the X-United Autosport machine. No, it's Paul Bailey though that still does lead. They're into third ahead of the Mosler. Has gone even if it's a pit stop. Look at the Finney-Moore and Byton, Team Tiger Marcus as it bottom out at bottom of Paddock Hill Bend, really going well. One car that we have to say is going superbly well is the little Lotus Evora. Started 6th. It's a Class 3 machine. It's about a GT4 car sort of pace. Is that second placed Lotus, but here comes Paul Bailey then in at 430, still at the front. Martin Byford in the Evora, that's second. Third, great between Pete Story and John Finney-Moore. In Ciantro then, Nigel Mistill with this gap of cars behind him. You can see them really scrapping out of it. Brian Radcliffe in the Ginetta G50 was involved in that as well. A Porsche there up on the inside. It's Adam Sharp at the wheel of that one. John Finney-Moore still can't find his way into the top 3. Behind on the Marcuses, it's gone Mistill. He's going to lose out to the Kevin Clark BMW. Kevin Clark and Wayne Gibson sharing that machine, that BMW M3. Finney-Moore ahead of Phillips now, so he's into third. He'll be able to pull away. What can he do about the top 2, we wonder now? Marcus has gone through. First the top cat cars into clear ways. There's Byford in second now. John Finney-Moore, there's Team Tiger Marcus sitting there in third. Not the most reliable car, so it'll be interesting if that can last 3 hours. There's the Mosler in fifth, the Archery. And Nigel Mistill has fallen a long way down the R8 into the cars in front, putting away a Chevron GR8 there, the 73 machine, just behind the Audi R8. That car, the Hart and Parr GR8, another Class 3 machine. There's Nigel Mistill then heading up the hill with a much smaller gaggle of cars behind him now. As they've all moved forward. So it's a battle for 6, being led by the best of the top capped Marcuses.
One other thing worth mentioning here is that
we believe it's the 35 machine, which is the Owen O'Neill car. We'll be handing over to Danny with Stanley. Here they come then, just ahead of Wayne Gibson and Kevin Clark. On the back of that is Ryan Radcliffe. Meanwhile, Nigel Mustill's lost out a great couple more cars. Like the blade for Adam Sharp in the Porsche. And into paddock comes this 5-way scrap. Nigel Mustill now behind the Cunningham Seat, which is going well, the Seat Leon. And through, ahead of the Gibson car goes the Ferrari 430. The Jax Duva car, Charlie Hollings put that car pole in Class 3. We wait for a Mosler now, Sinatra. Car that started on the front row of the grid, turning into clearways in 5th, and the top cap Marcus in 6th, getting away from the pole GTM Class 3 car. Adam Sharp picking up one of the top cap Marcuses into clearways there, lights and blades on the board. Chevron diving up on the inside of the Janetta there. Sayat, Chevron on Lotus, multi-mark racing from Britcar. One of the best years Britcar have had this year. Now, John Finney-Moore and Chris Byton. Marcos has caught up with Martin Byford in the Lotus, 2nd and 3rd together now then. You'd expect the Marcos to be quicker. It's right behind the Lotus as they turn through corner there. The Marcos a Class 2 car, the Lotus a Class 3 machine. The top cap Marcos as well being closed in. Nigel Mustill now all by himself, likes to play to the XUA Audi R8 LMS. Now that United Autosports and British GT has moved on to the Ultra, the R8 Ultra, although soon we'll be moving on to the McLaren MP4C12. Plenty of battles still go on. We head up to the quarter-hour distance mark, and John Finney-Moore's closing in. Paul Bailey, the race leader. So soon going to have a race for the lead on here round the Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit. A Class 1 car leads a Class 2 car, leads a Class 3 car. Shows you the variety in the drivers lapping this circuit at the moment. Next round take place at Snefton before the race of the year with the Silverstone 24 hours. Turning through paddock, Marcus, Ferrari, Janetta, BMW. Really very good to see the variety of cars in Britcar this weekend and throughout the year. 25 cars made to start, biggest grid of the year so far. Battles going on this first 15 minutes of the race or so. Like not seen before in the series. Side by side for the lead. Finney-Moore looks up on the inside, can't get through. I think it's John Finney-Moore starting that car. Trying to get ahead of Paul Bailey. They turn into paddock. Ferrari faster down the straights than the Marcus. And Martin Byford going with them in 3rd in the little Lotus Sport, the GT4 car. Ferrari the lead in the GT3 machine basically. The Marcus is GTC, GT4 for the Lotus. Massive scrap just headed into paddock now. They're still just ahead of the Sayer that runs right out wide. The Cunninghams. Now 3 leaders into clearways. They head onto the Bowman straight. Into paddock, Hillbound again. The Marcus dropping away down the straight. Chris Byton and John Finney-Moore car behind the Paul Bailey and Andy Shaw's car. Third, Martin Byford, Richard Adams and David Reed machine. Adam Sharp's fought his way to the front of those queue of cars now in the Porsche 996 I think it is. Leaders change now. Marcus leads the way. Chris Biker and John Finor, the ex-British GT class race winners in GTC back in 2006. And the GTC class within British GT was at its most competitive. They were multiple race winners. Now they lead this race here at Britcar at Brands Hatch on the wonderful Grand Prix circuit. Still plenty of battles going on. Porsche, Chevron, Audi, Chevron go through clearways there together. Good number of Chevron GR8s out there. Back with us, the race leader, the Team Tiger Marcus, and the battle for second now on between Paul Bailey and Martin Byford. The Lotus Aurora run by Track Talk Racing sits in third position overall, leading Class 3. There's Manuel Sinatra. Javier Morcio will be taking that car over with that to fly then. Here's one of the top Class 4 cars. Joe Osborne will be taking over Ryan Radcliffe later in the race. The Kit Kat Janetta G50 car just getting lapped up. Marcus still leads the way then. 33 Team Tiger car shared between Chris Byton and John Finimore. Great scrap still going on. Nigel Mustill is ahead of Chevron there. I think that's Jensen Line of Mark Howard's machine. Out of a second there, Paul Bailey. Head of Martin Byford, British touring car racer, Clio Cup champion. There's 35, Marcus Mantis, Top Cat car, Owen O'Neill and Danny Winstanley sharing that. Nigel Mustill sharing with John Martin, the Audi R8. Team Tiger about to let Top Cats there. Tiger still leads the way then. Number 33 machines, they head down towards clearways. They're second, Martin Byford now. Third is the story in Phillips Ferrari. There's the 89 Porsche. Third between Anna Sharp and David Pittaway. Ryan Radcliffe still chasing that Ferrari. Jack's Gerber car. Great battle heading down there between the Chevron and the BMW. There is the 77 BMW, shared between Kevin Clark and Wayne Gibson. 25 Ferrari 458, Simon Phillips and Pete Story racing in Class 2. Just run a bit wide there out of Sterling. They've got ahead of Martin Byford now. Barbara Sanjanetta G55 there, the Smiths, Peter and Matt. There's the Mosler, Javier Morcillo will be taking over from Manuel Sinatra soon as we head towards the pit. Fuel window, number 2, United Autosports. The ex-United Autosports car, now run by Westech, Wessex Vehicles even. Nigel Mustill and John Martin racing that this weekend. There's the Lotus Aurora now then, drop behind the Ferrari. The 94 Lotus. Jeff Millen will be handed over to Steve Guglielmi, the FTVR Tuscan racer. The 34 Marcus Mantis, Rob Wilson and Rafael Brunetto then in the second of the Top Cats cars. The 35, Owen O'Neill and Danny Winstanley. '71, that's the Chevron GR8. Hands of Nick Jarvis and Tommy Field, one of the Class 3 contenders. Very good looking BMW M3. Just heading through Sterling's the Webbs, Martin, Tom and James. There's Ryan Radcliffe and Joe Osborne in the Janetta G50. Just lapping on the slow Chevron GR8. And into the gravel trap there goes a Lotus.
Ready to get into the car when Manuel Centrano comes in.
Trying to work out which one it is. That's the Jeff Millam Guglielmi Lotus Elise. So that caused a safety car. Race restart though. Some people change drivers now. We're into the second hour of this Britcar endurance race, but the shortest race of the year. Everyone's just sorting themselves out now after that safety car period. Martin Byford decided not to come in. He leads the race overall. Now as he just kicks up some of the gravel left by the Lotus when they recovered the car. Big sideways moment from the Sayat that runs into the gravel trap, bounces over the gravel, slides back onto the circuit. That's the Cunningham machine. Mark and Peter Cunningham, shown with Frank Bradley this weekend.
It's been very kind to me over the years. Not today. Not today. God, you don't know how sorry we are.
Jamie Stanley Lotus still running. Sayat makes its way safely through Paddock Hill Bend this time. And contact there between the Marcus and the BMW. They just both survive.
Split it up, which maybe Tom Adams, who's having a good old battle. The two BMWs battling ahead of it, change places. They go
Safety car been out again, back in. Everybody in their second drivers now. Paul Bailey leads on the Mosler of Javier Mazzillo. And that is Masillo, and that is the battle for the lead then overall. So we'll watch that one as the cars head up the hill towards the Druids hairpin. There's the Webb BMW M3 just making its way through. Now Lotus changing hands. That's now decreased pace, where most of the other cars have increased their pace with a faster driver in the car. So this will be interesting to see how it pans out in this last 40 minutes of the race. Lotus, the Evora just had the Elise there. It's the Webb BMW makes its way ahead of the Smith Janetta. That's blaze on a lot of these cars now. So we head towards 6 o'clock here at Brands Hatch at the Grand Prix circuit. Rosa just having to lap the Sayat there up on the inside. Goes Masillo as he continues to chase after Andy Schulz, the Ferrari 430 that leads the way. Both the drivers pushing to the maximum. Both can lap in 1 minute 27s. Normally lapping 1:28, so very fast times coming out. That's Jamie Stanley just diving up on the inside of the Porsche. 25 leading that gaggle of cars into Druids. Simon Phillips, I think, driving the Optim Motorsport. The Motorsport Ferrari 458. Here comes the leader though, number 3. And a number 6. That's Schulz just ahead of Masillo. The battle for the lead is on. One car's going really well. It's the Ryan Radcliffe, Joe Osborne, Optim Motorsport Janetta G50. A Class 4 machine. Running right up with the front on the lead lap. As is the 25 Phillips and Story Motorsport 458. Motorsport all on the lead lap into the last half an hour of the race now. There is the Motorsport Ferrari just ahead of the 91 Radcliffe. Mark Radcliffe and Adam Hayes Intersport BMW M3. The paddock, a great gaggle of cars. A couple of Lotus Elises there in the Lotus Elise and a Chevron. Here come the leaders then together. Schultz just ahead of Masillo. So head up towards Druid's hairpin. Absolutely together they are. Just a car length between the two of them. Just lap the Kit Kat Janetta. Anyway, Stanley now taking over Owen O'Neill. Side by side as Matt Smith now taking over that G55 from his dad Peter. That's going quickly now. Here come the leaders once again. Schultz still ahead of Masillo. Masillo trying to go in deep and then cut back down the hill and gather a lot of speed down towards Graham Hill Bend. There's the car that runs in 4th position. The Ferrari 458 in the hand, I think now, of Simon Phillips. There's your race leader, Andy Schultz. Gap to Masillo on the last lap. Ferrari once again, runs in 4. Couple of BMWs together there. The Radcliffe car is behind the Weber machine. Now the Webb BMW M3 GTR leads GT3. Class 3. I mean the GT4 machines from Charlie Hollings in the Ferrari 430. He's about 40 seconds behind. The leaders together down towards Graham Hill Bend. There's the Sayat running in 16th overall. Leaders again into Druids absolutely together. A great scrap between the top two. Masillo much later on the brakes for Druids, getting closer and closer to the Ferrari that leads. Past the 458 then, putting that a lap down. Schultz still leads them from Masillo. Up the hill they go, diving up on the inside, contact between the two leaders. Andy Schultz just saving the car there, just about staying in the race lead, having to defend hard to Masillo now. He looks on the inside into 30s. Schultz has broke away slightly from Masillo. They head up the hill once again. Schultz just about staying in front. Battle on the next lap. There was contact up at Druid, spinning the Ferrari around. Problem with the car as well. Let the Modeler win. Javier Masillo and Manuel Sinatro won by just over a minute to Paul Bailey and Andy Schultz. Class 4 winners Ryan Radcliffe and Joe Osborne finished third.